Hey guys, Dave with TwoByTheParadise.com, and we are about to install our new grow beds. We got them kind of in place, just as a mock-up to kind of see how things are going to go. And I've got some cinder blocks that I'm going to put them on so they can come up, and I'm going to go ahead and start drilling them and doing the piping. So stay tuned. I'll give us an update as soon as I'll give you an update as soon as I get something done here. So hopefully we get a lot done. This is the longest day of the year, summer solstice or whatnot. So hopefully we have enough daylight to at least get this thing pretty well started, and I can kind of show you how I'm doing the piping and everything else. So stay tuned. So we have hit our first snag. What happened here is these grow beds, which they're actually feeder troughs or bunk feeders, and they're used for cattle feeding or whatever, and so they got these weep holes in them. They got one on this side and then one on the opposite side down there. Can't really see it from here, but there's one down there in the same relative spot, and they go all the way through, so I wanted to make use of them and just go ahead and drill them out for the drain. But like this one right here is actually right over top of the metal frame, so I'm just gonna have to fill this with silicone, and then I'm gonna probably come over here and just drill right here. And because it looks like it's like this on both sides, so I really don't have anywhere to kind of drill from. So I'm just gonna drill a separate hole and just cover these over. And I'll probably end up doing that with the other ones if they have the same problem. So that's our first snag, but no biggie. We're gonna go ahead and take care of it right now. Now we're just gonna drill this thing out. I've just got a regular drill bit. This is a hole saw, and it's actually for wood, I'm pretty sure, because it's got really jagged teeth on it, but it works for what we're doing. A lot of times with plastic and PVC, you want to go backwards with the drill bit, and it keeps it from catching, and because like when it catches, it will literally yank the drill right out of your hand. So it's good to do it backwards if the PVC is thick, but this plastic, this is like, I think this is, I'm not even sure what kind of plastic this is, but it's not thick at all, so I'm just going to go through it like normal. But if you ever try to drill through a PVC pipe, always do it backwards if you can. That's it. I mean, it's that simple. Just drop the uniseal down in there. And that's it. Now we're good to go. I just have to do this to the other ones, and also just cover up the weep holes so they don't leak out. And that's that. Stay tuned. Hey guys, so this is where we're at now. I took got all the cinder blocks in and all that stuff. It was not super easy, but we got it done, so no biggie. So I got the cinder blocks up, and all of them are up now as high as they're gonna get. I do actually have to level out that one right there that we're looking at, because it is like really unlevel, because we're on dirt, you know, we're on dirt and grass right now. So once we get all this done and then I get around to it, I'm actually going to put gravel down, like pea gravel, all the way throughout. That way it'll help keep the weeds and stuff from growing up. So that's my one short-term plan. But yeah, so we got everything here, and we're going to call it a day for today. And then first thing in the morning, I'm going to come out and then pipe everything in, and then go ahead and start filling the grow beds. So there you go. Check it out. Okay guys, so it's the end of day 2, and I've been out here sweating like crazy, but I think I got it all set up now. I left it uncovered just so I can kind of show you guys what's going on. We can just do a basic look around just in case anybody's wanting to build something like this. This is not any kind of master plan. I just kind of have been winging it here, so bear with me. This may not be perfect, but it seems like it works pretty well. So let's start on this end. So I just put a T down there and just ran it over to here, with another T coming up to here, and I've got flow control on there, same deal over to here, and like that. And this is going to I did dig a little trench here, but it's not really deep, and there's a lot of roots under there, so I'm not trying to go super deep with it. But I'm planning to put gravel down anyway, like probably 1 inch or 2 inches of gravel, so it should all be covered up pretty well. Same deal over here, just put a T in it down here, ran it over here, up there and there. So same concept. I got all these leveled out, and I just got them on cinder blocks, as you can see. That one's a little crooked, but that's okay. And I kind of got the cinder blocks, like, I got them pushed in as far as I can just so they're not in the way, so I'm not tripping over them all the time. If it becomes a problem, then I'll probably adjust them, but I think it'll be okay for now. So that's that. And then I've got, you know, these stand pipes, which they're at different heights right now, and I'm not sure what height I'm going to set them, but changing the heights on them is super easy. All it takes is just an adapter or whatever, just pushing them up and down or cutting them. So it's really simple. So I'm not sure what I'm doing with them just yet. Hey, there's chickens. Chickens are getting big. This is Rebecca and Rachel, and I guess they're hungry, so they're over here trying to mooch something. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, so that's that. And then on the drain side, same deal. I just got, but these I use 45s instead. And so I got one 45, another 45, and then running it over to here, and that should help it flow, the drain flow a little bit faster and easier, because I end up running them over into these 90s anyway. And I'm not super happy about doing the 90 thing, but for right now, we're just going to do it like this and just see how it goes. So, same deal over here. Just ran drains on each one. And see, there's 45, 45, 45, 45. And then coming over here. And I noticed with the 45s, it does drain a lot faster than it does with the 90s because it gives it less restriction. But, you know, we'll see how that works, because it still ends up in the 90 here. But at least I'm thinking that, you know, the less constriction coming in will allow the water to build up speed. So if anything, if there is any, you know, like pieces of plants or whatever gets sucked in there, then it should catch, you know, have enough velocity to get through up and over this thing. Whether that'll work or not, we'll see. So that's that. I'm going to go ahead and put the substrate in, and I will update you guys. Bye. Okay guys, 24 hours later, and our grow beds are clear. Looking good so far. It doesn't look like they're leaking or anything, which is always good. But I guess we'll tell in time. Already got one little thing in here, which is looking okay, except for the erectus, which I. Okay, a little bit less Bon Jovi. Yeah, the erectus just came in, and I'm pretty sure this looks like immersed growth, but I'm sure it was in a super high humidity environment, so it's transitioning right now. Not looking too happy, but it should bounce back just fine and end up looking like this stuff over here. Okay, so looking forward to that. And yeah, so the grow beds are looking good. My only hang up right now is they're a little bit unlevel now that the ground has settled a little bit. Like that end up there is just a little bit higher than this end over here. And I may or may not do something about it, I don't know yet. This side looks like the same thing. It's This end over here is a little bit higher than that one, and it's not a big difference, but it is enough to bug the crap out of me. So I'm probably gonna try to level them out a little bit more, and before I start planing them all out. But anyway, so that's that, and I'll go ahead and start planing it up, and I will see you guys later. Bye.